Your character.
I have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think
What's up, y'all? It's Parker back with another video. So let's get right to it. R. Kelly's just turned 53 years old. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but this is absolutely ridiculous. R. Kelly just turned 53 years old. I don't know if you know, but his girlfriend, his 22-year-old girlfriend, Azriel Clary, decided to go on Instagram and have a conversation with his other girlfriend, who's 23 years old. Her name is Joycelyn Savage. So, Azriel decides to confront Joycelyn for what reason? I don't know. Let me just get to this foolishness. They are on Instagram Live, and you know what? Before we even go to that, let's go back. So, y'all know Ara, y'all know Robert in this whole shenanigan with the Surviving R. Kelly series. I never wanted to talk about it, but recent events, it's just a little, we can't just, I want to discuss it because there's a lot to talk about. Anyhow, so back in March, these young ladies had a conversation with Gayle King, and they adamantly defended this man, saying he, is fine, we are not held captive, all this, and just really praising, just giving him the highest praise, saying he's just a wonderful man and I'm in love.
Do both of you all believe you're in love with him?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
Oh my God. Bless your heart, because you had to be in love to defend him the way you did. The loyalty that these young women had for him during this interview was so bizarre to me, because you're 22, you're 20.
That your parents are trying to get money from R. Kelly.
Okay.
Because your father told a very different story
Yeah,
to me
well,
last night.
Yeah, he's the manipulative. He's very manipulative, so he's the one you need to watch out
They
for.
were young as hell, and the fact that they were so in love with this man, it's just that young love. Y'all know what it's like when you're young and in love, but they were young and in love with a 52-year-old. That man had to at least be old enough to be your daddy. At least older than your dad, if not the same age. So, the fact that was weird, and they just rolled for him so hard, and it was just disturbing.
I met him, he thought that I was 18. On top of that, when I was 17, my parents were actually making me, trying to get me to take photos with him, take sexual videos with him, all kinds of stuff.
Wait. Your parents encouraged you to do sexual videos
Yes.
with R. Kelly?
Yes. And they said because if they ever have to blackmail him, what they're trying to do now, they can use it against him, which is exactly what they're doing.
Joycelyn,
Okay, after this, they say that their parents are soliciting them and they're blackmailing R. Kelly and all of this.
My dad and my mom, they started to send threats to both me and him. They said, oh, I'll put all your naked pictures all over the world. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to ruin him. If he doesn't send $20,000 to this bank account by Monday, oh, I'm going to put everything out there, and then $10,000 after that.
Then the parents come out and they have an interview with Gayle King. And here's the thing, my concern as a parent, if I am, getting my daughter in the music industry, I want to protect her. I want her to be well taken care of. I don't want to put her up with no creepies. If I'm got a 17-year-old daughter, if I have a 17-year-old daughter, when this whole thing happened with R. Kelly, when he was peeing on people, I was in the 6th or 7th or 8th grade. So if I got a 17-year-old daughter, then I know for dang gum sure what R. Kelly is all about. I know he's weird, and I know he has a little sick fetish for younger girls. So why would I, as a parent who wants to protect my child, put my daughter in harm's way, or even in considerably harm's way? Like, why would I do that? I wouldn't. Oh, that's very fair that they did admit, hey, we fucked up.
When you look back on it, what do you think the mistakes that you made? Do you take any
I
responsibility
take
for the
full
situation that you're in?
responsibility. We never denied responsibility. I feel like I failed my daughter because I should have saw different signs. I should have saw.
And I'm sorry, that was dangerous to put them even with R. Kelly. That was just not the smartest move. Be that as it may, it happened, and the girls were with him. Now these women, Joycelyn and Azriel, were click tight, going to court cases. Here they are going to court back in August 2019 to protect him again. All kind of stuff protecting this man. On R. Kelly's birthday, on Robert, on Robert's birthday, Azriel decides to have this conversation with Joycelyn on Instagram Live. So I don't know if you've seen it. You may be one of the few people who haven't seen it, but fight broke out.
You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. Shit. Joy, you were sleeping with me. It's a minor. You were sleeping with me.
Where you can hear Azriel screaming, "You've been sleeping with a minor. You've been sleeping with a minor."
You're sleeping with me as a minor. You've been sleeping with me. Bitch, I know how to fight. I know how to fight. Okay. I know how to fight. I'm pressing charges too.
You've been sleeping with a minor. Why? Why is my question. Why do you feel that is something that we need to know? We kind of figured that out already. But if you're putting it on camera and you're the one that he's been sleeping with, or someone's been sleeping with, the skeletons are about to come. Like, it's really finna go down now that she done admitted it. You know, especially after that Gayle King interview where she was so adamantly saying that everything was
Your parents. You sound very angry and very pained. Tell me, Azriel, why you're crying. Tell me.
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys are believing some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money. And if you can't see that, you're ignorant and you're stupid as because you want to be. All because that's the world we live in. Negativity sells.
Exactly.
Gossip is what sells. Rumors are what sells.
Exactly.
But Joycelyn and Azriel, this is more than gossip.
She went on Instagram Live saying that he was lying, that she was lying for them, that she never saw the Surviving R. Kelly series, which, hey, if he keeping you sheltered, then yeah, you probably won't see it live. And now he's in jail, so here's some things, you know, that really, really interests me. The lawyer came out and said, well, you know, this is a staged fight. They're just trying to get some clout. Okay, Robert. What kind of clout? What are they gonna get from this? What do they gain? What do they gain? They already looked kind of like they were not making the best decisions by staying with you. So by them fighting and Joycelyn getting arrested, allegedly turning herself in, I guess, what do they gain from that? Aura. So yeah, he did some little damage control. And then Azriel also posted a tweet today about Joycelyn. I woke up today happy but torn. I didn't come to Chicago for Robert, only for Joy, whom he purposely separated us from, knowing I would try to take her home. Please pray for her. Here's the bottom line. And I'm going to make this real plain. We have to protect our youth. We have to protect our youth. I saw during the interview with the parents, they had given consent for Azriel to go and live with this woman, someone whom they never even met.
3 months before Azriel turned 18, the Clarys signed a letter giving their consent for her to go on Kelly's tour and stay with a woman named Valerie Janice Payton.
Who is Valerie Payton?
It ain't R. Kelly. It's not Robert Kelly.
But does she work with R. Kelly?
She's supposed to work for the label. We found out later on that she works for R. Kelly.
But at the time you signed this, you thought she was...
He told us it was someone affiliated with the music label.
From Sony.
Okay,
Records.
so you thought she would be a chaperone for your
Correct.
daughter.
But their daughter was gonna allegedly live with her while working with R. Kelly on her music. And Azriel has a beautiful voice. Azriel is a beautiful young woman. She has charisma and talent. And she's beautiful. She's got the whole package. So she is that quintessential next thing. But you're with R. Kelly though. So it kind of just makes it all just like, dang, ain't nobody gonna take you serious because they just like, you got played, baby. You got played, and so it kind of ruins the deal. She has the whole package, and I really feel bad that she got taken advantage of in the way that she did. We have to protect our youth. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to patterns and people and the people that you leaving your kids around. We got to do better. We have to do better because these two young girls, who knows what they have experienced and seen and how they've been treated. The real truth of the matter. The fact that they were so valiantly and passionately standing up for him. That level of love, because when you're young, that's what you think it is. That's how you feel. That's why it was so easy for him to keep doing it, because he was an older man. He was grown. He knew what he was doing. He knew how to manipulate. And these girls are seeing their dreams coming, money and all. We have to protect our youth. We have to protect our kids. Pay attention to your little brothers and little sisters and cousins and nieces and daughters and nephews and sons. Pay attention to who they're hanging out with. Talk to them. Talk to them. That way they'll talk to you and be honest with you and be open with you. And it won't be a big deal that they're telling you what's up. Teach them. Be honest. Have these open, honest conversations because it's so important. Our kids and our youth and our communities are already so messed up. Our society, look at what the daggum president is doing. So we gotta protect each other. As especially black people, y'all know we have to stick together. Make sure you talk to your babies. That's all. That's all. Peace. Peace. Love. Bye.